Hi, my name is Jerome Mills. I'm a sales engineer here at NetFoundry. Today I'll be going over a mergers and acquisitions demo using our identity first zero trust platform. Before NetFoundry, here's an example of a traditional news site getting added on using a VPN. Some of the challenges are the time it takes that VPN to initially get stood up. Onboarding those new buildings and infrastructure can be very time consuming. Then you have the ongoing maintenance and multiple touch points of NATs, ACLs, BGPs, load balancers, VLANs, VRFs. It slows down time to business and innovation. In the event of oversharing, certain teams will get access to things they don't need, thereby causing a potential security breach. If that new site isn't properly vetted, there could be an infected client on that side, and that can in turn now make lateral movements into all of your other infrastructure. Undersharing of resources causes shadow IT within the organization, making things hard to manage and hard to track. With NetFoundry's Zero Trust solution, all connections are done outbound via port 443. There's no need to make any changes on the firewall or no additional configurations needed. Identities connect using an X509 certificate, and they authenticate before they make the connection to the controller or the NetFoundry fabric. Just because you have an identity does not mean you have access to anything on either side of any connection. Connectivity is defined through policies, and attributes are given to identities to give them access. Because that authentication is ongoing, removing those specific attributes immediately removes the service from connectivity. This specific example, we've got multiple edge routers, but we can go closer to the point of data at the client using a Windows, Mac, mobile device platform for our connectivity, as well as further down with an SDK in your favorite languages so that the entire application itself is not visible on any part of the network. In this example here, I'll be connecting to an application server on AWS West to a Cloud SQL in GCP on US Central 1. Something to note that both sides have overlapping IP addresses on the 10.128.2.15. I'll show that doesn't really matter. And then by removing the attribute from the edge router here, we'll see that connectivity is no longer allowed from the app server behind it. Right here on the left, you'll see my Cloud SQL. Notice I have some orders here. The most recent order is 10426. Here on the right-hand side, we have my application server. You'll note that when I ran the update, the repo locations are located in EC2, showing that this is in fact in AWS. I'm going to go ahead and run a script that will allow me to insert some data. You notice here I inserted 10427, and a comment is added from AWS. Go ahead and click run, and we see 10427 added from AWS as the comment. Now, if I hop in here, this is the edge router that is connected in the AWS instance, and you'll notice it as the SQL demo attribute. I'm going to go ahead and remove that attribute, update that specific edge router, and in a few moments, I'll go ahead and try to insert the data again, and it should get blocked in timeout. And there we see that I'm no longer allowed to access because I've removed the attribute here from the edge router. To go over it again, with a site-to-site VPN that allows lateral movement, configuration, and ongoing maintenances, and adds a bunch of complexity and reduces visibility because of things like NAT. With ours, everything is outbound via port 443, so there's no need to make any firewall changes. All actions are monitored at the identity level to see which identity accessed what, how much they gathered. Thank you very much for your time. If you'd like some more information, feel free to reach out.